This is your East Bay market report for August. We're going to look at the July data from this year and compare it to last year and see what the difference is. We're going to look at 13 East Bay cities. Let's start with Richmond. Things are slowing down a little bit in Richmond. There were 68 homes that sold last July. This year, just 60. Average days on market got worse. It was 23 days. Now it's 30 days. The high sale price, however, is up. It was $1,445,000 last July. Now it's at $1,895,000. Low sale price is also up from $190,000 to $300,000. The average sale price decreased a little bit from $692,000 down to $686,000. The average list price, however, is up a little bit from $649,000 to $669,000. Total volume of sales is off by $6 million from $47 million to $41 million. And that's your monthly home sales report for Richmond. Let's look at Berkeley. Home sales in Berkeley comparing July this year to July last year. There were 61 homes sold last July, just 57 this July. Average days on market improved significantly from 32 days to 22 days. That's a 31% increase in the speed of sale in Berkeley. High sale increased from $2.85 million to $5 million. The low sale, however, dropped from $675,000 down to $385,000. Average sale price is up from $1,472,000 to $1,556,000. That's a 6% increase in the average sale price. Average list price is up a little bit from $1,287,000 to $1,322,000. The total volume of sales in Berkeley went from $89 million last year to $88 million this year. A little bit down. And that is your monthly home sale report for Berkeley. What's going on with the real estate market in Oakland? Looking at July this year to July last year, we see things are improving. Last July, 185 homes sold in Oakland. This year, 227 homes sold. That's a 23% increase. Average days on market got a little bit worse. It was 23 days, now it's 29 days to sell. The high sale is down also from $3.3 million to $2.85 million. The low sale dropped a little bit from $280,000 to $255,000. Average sale price eased from $1,001,000 to $995,000. The average list price is just about the same. It was $904,000 last year. This year, $908,000. The total volume of sales is up by 22% from $185 million to $225 million. It's an increase of $40 million. And that is your monthly sales report for Oakland. Let's look at Piedmont. How is the real estate market doing? Let's look at July this year and compare it to July last year. Well, there were 14 listings that sold in July of 2023. And this year, just 7 listings sold. That's a 50% drop. The average days on market is just about the same. It was 21 days last year, 22 days this year. The high sale price decreased from $5,475,000 to $4.1 million this year. The low sale price is up, however, from $1,375,000 to $1.8 million. Average sale price went from $2,403,000 to $2,563,000. That's an increase of 7% on the average sale price. Average list price is just about the same. It was $2,245,000, now $2,254,000, up a little bit. Volume of sales dropped significantly from $33 million last year to just $17 million this year. That's a decrease of almost 50%. And that is your monthly report for Piedmont. Let's turn to El Cerrito, California. How's the real estate market doing? Looking at last July compared to this July, we see that last year we sold 9 homes. This year, 13 homes were sold. Average days on market got a lot worse, however. It was 11 days on average. Now it's 25 days to sell. The high sale price dropped from $1.65 million to $1.44 million. The low sale also went down from $918,000 to $510,000. The average sale price in El Cerrito decreased from $1.3 million to $994,000. That's a significant decrease. The average list price also went down from $1,089,000 to $873,000. The total volume of sales, however, is increased from $11 million last year to $12 million this year. And that is your El Cerrito, California home sale report for the month. Turning to El Sobrante, California, let's look at July home sales from last year compared to this year. In July of 2023, 10 homes sold, and this year 14 homes sold. That's a 40% increase. The average days on market is identical, 40 days on average to sell. The high sale is up in El Sobrante from $850,000 to $1,318,000. The low sale is also up from $385,000 to $412,000. The average list price is also up from $683,000 to $723,000. We're seeing that the asking price and the sale price is almost the same in El Sobrante. The total volume of sales is up from $6.8 million last year to $10.1 million this year. And that's your El Sobrante home sale report for the month. Looking at Albany, California, home sales from July last year to July this year. We had 10 homes sold in July of 2023 and 10 homes sold this July. Average days on market went from 13 days last year to 21 days this year. That's a 62% increase. High sale price was $2,050,000 last year. This year, $2,250,000. That's up 10%. Low sale dropped from $515,000 to $455,000, off by 12%. The average sale price went from $1,082,000 to $1,261,000. That's an increase of 17%. Average list price went from $886,000 to $1,067,000. That's an increase of 20%. A difference between the asking price and the sale price is about 18%. In other words, they're selling about 18% higher than the asking price on average. The total volume of sales increased from $10.8 million last year to $12.6 million this year. And that is your report for Albany, California. What happened in the real estate market in Kensington, California? Let's look at July this year and compare it to July last year. So in both years, there were 5 homes sold, no change. The average days on market, however, got slower. It was 24 days, now it's 29 days. The high sale price went up from $1.7 million to $2.349 million. That's an increase of 38%. The low sale increased also from $960,000 to $1,042,000, up by 9%. The average sale price is up from $1,386,000 to $1,575,000. That's a 14% increase in the average sale price. The average list price is also up. It increased from $1,273,000 to $1,478,000, increased by 16%. Kensington, the sale price is about 6.5% higher than the asking price. Total volume of sales, last year $6.9 million, this year $7.8 million, an increase of 14%. And that is your Kensington home sale report for the month. How is real estate in Hayward? Well, let's look at this July compared to last July. A year ago, there were 85 homes that sold. This year, 84. Just one fewer, 1% change. The average days on market is almost the same also. It was 18 days last year, 19 days this year. The high sale eased by about $500,000 from $2.62 million to $2.15 million, an 18% drop. The low sale in Hayward went from $373,000 to $452,000. The average sale price is up from $929,000 to $978,000. That's an increase of 5%. Average list price also up from $891,000 to $934,000, also up by 5%. On average, homes sold for about 4.5% more than the asking price in Hayward. Total volume of sales is up from $79 million last year to $82 million this year. That's an increase of 4%. And that's your Hayward, California real estate report for the month. Turning to Hercules, California, how's the real estate market? Well, let's look at July this year compared to July last year. There were 18 homes sold last year in July, this year 17. Just one fewer. Average days on market got worse. It was 14 days, now it's 22 days. High sale price improved from $1.275 million to $1.325 million, an increase of 4%. The low sale is about the same. It was $414,000, now it's $415,000. Average sale price was $793,000 and dropped down to $746,000, a decrease of 6%. The average list price dropped as well from $753,000 to $715,000, also off by 5%. Total volume of sales in Hercules was 14.2 million last year. This year, 12.6 million, so it's decreased by 11%. And that is your Hercules, California real estate report for the month. Looking now at Orinda, California, how's the real estate market? Well, comparing July last year to July this year, we see that the number of homes sold increased by 5. It was 19 homes sold. Now this year it was 24 homes sold. It's up by 26%. The average days on market got a little bit worse. It was 23 days to sell. This year it's 28 days, 22% slower. High sale dropped from $4.2 million to $3.4 million. That's off by 19%. The low sale, however, is up from $1.2 million to $1.495 million. Average sale price eased from $2,411,000 to $2,293,000. That's off by 5%. The average list price is also down from $2,366,000 to $2,226,000, 6% lower. In Orinda, the average home sale price is about 3% above the asking price. Total volume of sales was 45 million last year, and it's up to 55 million this year. That's a 20% increase. And that is your Orinda, California home sale report for the month. What about Moraga, California? Well, let's look at the real estate market comparing July last year to this year. In July of 2023, there were 17 homes that sold. This year, just 11. That's a decrease of 35%. The average days on market got much worse. It only took 11 days to sell last year. This year, it was an average of 25 days to sell. That's a 127% worse. The high sale is the same in Moraga. It was $2.7 million both years. The low sale increased from $425,000 to $620,000. The average sale price increased from $1,592,000 up to $1,770,000. That's an 11% increase. Average list price is also up by 13% from $1,534,000 to $1,739,000. Homes sold for just about 2% above the asking price on average in Moraga. The total volume of sales dipped significantly from $27 million last year to just $19.5 million this year. That's your home sale report for Moraga, California. Looking in Lafayette, California, what's real estate doing? Well, comparing July last year to this year, we see that the number of homes sold has increased significantly. It was 23 homes, now it's 31 homes sold, an increase of 35%. The average days on market got better. It took 26 days on average last year to sell. This year, 23 days. High sale is up from $4.9 million last year to $8.5 million this year. The low sale eased from $830,000 to $705,000. The average sale price in Lafayette went from $2,016,000 to $2,204,000, an increase of 9%. The average list price is up by 12%. From $1,968,000 to $2,202,000. The asking price and the sale price on average in Lafayette was just about the same. The total number of sales, the total dollar value of sales went from $46 million last year to $68 million this year, an increase of 47%. And that is your Lafayette, California home sale report. Now let's look at all 13 of these cities. Combine Richmond, Berkeley, Oakland, Piedmont, Albany, El Sobrante, El Cerrito, Hayward, Hercules, Orinda, Moraga, and Lafayette. We look at the numbers for all of those 13 cities combined. This is what you get, comparing July of last year to July of this year. We saw the number of listings sold in July of 2023 was 524 listings. The number sold this year was 560. So that's an increase of 36 listings or a 7% bump. High sale in those cities was $5.475 million last year. This year it's $8.495 million. That's an increase of 13%. The low sale went from $190,000 to $255,000, an increase of 34%. The average sale price moved from $1,154,000 to $1,169,000. It's only a $15,000 difference. It's pretty much the same. The average list price also stayed very much the same. Only a $20,000 difference from $1,066,000 last year to $1,086,000 $100,000 this year. The sale price averaged about 7.5% higher than the asking price. Total volume of sales in these East Bay cities went from $604 million to $655 million, an increase of $50 million, an 8% increase. And that is your home sale report for the month. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.